Hey there, sports fans. Robo here for Caravel Gaming. Now, this is going to be my first arena video of the new set, so it'll be interesting to see how things play out for me. I've left it a few days, quite deliberately, as I like to break myself in smoothly, I guess, without worrying too much about all the new cards and what they do. But I am fairly certain that Pally is the best class. I think Mr. Murloc kind of proved that one. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and pick him up for that reason. And an interesting choice here of Morgor's champion or questing adventurer. The champion's, it's a reasonable body, however, it maybe hinders you as much as it helps you from time to time. Jeeves, I think we can discount Jeeves. Generally, Pallies are fairly mid-rangey, not so aggro. So I'll go with the questing adventure because it's, it's fairly consistent if nothing else. It's not fantastic, but it's not terrible. I don't mind decks with one Light's Justice in, but I think to start with we just take a few guys and see how it goes from there. And Swampoo's still a Swampoo's, still pretty cool. A lot harder. Muster for battles, ridiculous. Argent Commander's quite nice, but I think it's important to fill in the early drops rather than the late drops there. I really like this guy, I think as 9 drops go, yeah, he's actually pretty cool. This seems quite good as a 7 drop as well. I think the 9 toughness is really phenomenal in that respect. I'm going to go with some late game. Some late game. Venture Company, pretty cool. I don't mind picking up one of those. I think either of these is fine, really. Sheep kind of just blows up our guys. It's not always that great. But the Micro Machine has potential to be like a 5-2 or something nice like that. It also has the downside of being a 2-2 when your opponent gets to attack with something. You could go with the Warrior and say, well, if you do pick up a couple of Murloc Knights, he might be like a 4-2 with charge. So I don't really mind which of those two you go for there. And given this is a slow deck, I don't mind gaining some life either. Well, I think we can pick up a shielded mini-bot. Sure, why not? Ooh. I think we have to fill up the 5 drops here. It's just too good Sludge Belcher to pass up, really. And there is a lot to silence in this format as well. I think Spellbreaker's gone up a ton in value compared to what it used to be. The 3 bad cards. I guess we go with a Cavaldia. Silverhand Regent, yeah, seems fine, yeah. Cavaldia Raider also seems, pretty fine. Ooh. Well. Good old Harrison, eh? Baron Geddon seems to be killing my side of the board. Illidan's possibly not a terrible choice either. Like, if your opponent's not playing weapons, Harrison is just kind of Harrison, really. But when it does hit something, it's ridiculous. And we are going to come up against quite a few Pallies, I imagine, being top class, so yeah, we'll take that. Warhorse Trainer, eh? Well, we've already got a Silverhand Regent. But there's a second Spellbreaker. I think that's the reason I'm taking that, really. I don't think there's any other reason for me to be taking that. More life gain there. Oh, a second silver hand regent. Yeah, we like gaining life. Why not? Why not? Our deck's fairly expensive. And the Warlord seems a pretty automatic pick with these 2 silver hand regents. Yeah, more life gain, why not? Not a whole lot of things going on at 4 mana here. Possibly too much going on at 5 mana, so... Ah, there's the Murloc Knight. We have to pass up the Blessing of Kings for it, but we're definitely going to do that. And Fencing Coach isn't a bad consideration. You know, it works okay with the Murloc Knight, and you can go like Fencing Coach. Right, and you can make like a Silver Hand Regent the following turn and immediately use it. Dragon Consorts, possibly also okay. Not that we really have any dragons to go with it, but it's 5 for a 5/5. But Fencing Coach is basically, you know, it's 3 mana for a 2/2 and a 1/1. It's kind of like the old boar, really, there. But given the, you know, Inspire cards we've got in there, and given how much we got at 5 mana, it's probably the only option, really. Maiden of the Lake. We've got a few things with Inspire. Or we could go with the Harvest Golem. It's a nice sticky Harvest Golem, that. It can be a little bit difficult to get around with, but my late game seems pretty good. So I think I just want to focus on improving the early game a little bit here. So, I mean, if you look at our 2-drops, there's only 3 of them we actually want to play out on turn 2. We don't really want to play the Swamp Ooze on turn 2 a few at a time. A few at a time, we just want to keep it in our hand there. Which is possibly suggesting we just go with the Flame Juggler there. So we can go for the really cool Chow, the pretty cool Crusher, or a nice solid Fen Creeper there. And I went with the Chow again, just because we want to be alive, you know, after a few turns. I think it's definitely how I feel with this deck. Now, it's pretty cool Battlecry, given that it's permanent. Puddle Stomper, Bone Guard Lieutenant. Not Lieutenant, as the Americans would say. We'd say Lieutenant, being English. Or the Lance Carrier. We'll go with that guy. We'll see how it plays out. I don't think it hurts to have a 6-drop here. And we can finish the deck off. I think we're a bit shy on the old taunts here, aren't we? So, you know, no True Silvers, no Consecrations. Loads of 4-drops we're missing out on. But we've got one Murloc Knight, he seems cool. It just seems like a deck of guys, no particular tricks to it. I've got a horrible feeling we lose games where we fall behind at the start.
I will fight with honor.
I should have just kept those 2 cards, right? Right, let's get rid of those 2 4-drops. Replace them with a 9-drop and a 7-drop. Makes complete sense. So we go like 1, 2.
Shields up. Red alert.
And it'll allow the micro machine to stick a bit, because hopefully...
For a little while. Weapons ready.
if he plays something, we might be able to take it out with the mini-bot. Or maybe not.
I am the dancing master.
Here I go. Weapons ready.
So we'll wait a turn before throwing out the 1-1, because we do have stuff like the Murloc Knight and things I can draw into.
Knowledge is power, and I know a lot.
Shields failing.
Greetings from beyond the grave.
Give me your
Reporting
best.
for duty.
But yeah, this 9-drop and this 7-drop, and even this 6-drop's really hurting me here. It didn't really give me much in the way of options.
Give me your best.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, so it's like 4 unplayable cards. So lost my tempo at that point, and he should win from here because he went first.
Knowledge is power, and
Can't see myself
know
getting
a
back
lot.
into this game now.
I learn. I learn.
Especially with having not a single sweeper in the game.
Are you ready for this?
Yep, getting ready to hit the concede button. Basically screwed over just by the really awful draw. Going second does not help, and as soon as you get that, you know, nothing to play this turn card, it ends it. Like, my deck needs to have guys out on the board because it's got no tricks, it's got no consecrations, it's got no true silver champ, it's got no way of getting back into the game once you fall behind.
I learn. I learn.
For Blackwood. Reporting for duty.
So he's obviously got like a pyroblast or something in his hand, which is why he did that. So pretty much any spell kills me, so irrespective of how much spell power this has
Wanted, dead or alive.
got. it's not a spell you want to be drawing, is it? And of course he gets an implosion from his. I mean, you know, absolutely. Like, skill-based game right there. I get Divine Spirit, he gets implosion.
Reporting for duty.
Not quite what we wanted to see.
Your magic shall not save me.
Okay then.
The
He just
victory
wants to sit there rather than just attack me, so I'll let him have that game. And really, you know, that's a lot of what the game is now. Lose the coin toss, get a slightly bad draw, and that's it. You're down a game, there's nothing you can do about it to get back in. There was pretty much no decisions there that actually mattered in that game. It was all fairly automatic. It was just like, guy. And then at one point you went, oh, I can make no more guys now.
Fight with honor.
My opponent went, oh, well, I can still make guys, so I guess I win. I was like, yeah, I guess you do. Oh, but we've drawn a muster for battle. That's okay. However, that's very annoying.
Powering up. Portals.
Yeah, that's pretty much not to draw there from him at the start.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
Best thing he can do is just carry on making guys, really, at this point.
What to do? What to do?
For justice.
Well, we can force him to kill the questing adventurer by just playing it this turn. And then...
Give me a quest.
saving these for when I can bring a guy out immediately with them.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
Your magic shall not save me.
Well met.
Reporting for duty. For justice. Reporting for duty. I have more cakes.
Well, he's gone with the big guys.
Well met.
To battle! Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Be purged.
Ridiculous.
To battle!
At some point you just stop caring about the RNG, you're like, yeah, well played. Like, yeah, I'll just make a 5-6. Why not? And that has ended that game. So we start Norton 2, thanks to the RNG yet again. beautiful game, this, isn't it? So this was actually one of the reasons why I put such a delay on making this first video, because I was actually particularly unhappy with the levels of RNG in the game now. I think that has largely made my point.
Let the hunt begin.
Oh, I get to go second yet again for the third time in a row. What an enjoyable experience this is.
I'll take you down with me.
I mean, this isn't a particularly great Paladin deck, due to all the good cards that I'm missing, but...
Bring out your dead.
I'm going to bring this guy out now, because I do have a fencing coach.
To my side.
It's always Huffer. Really? Why would you do that? What? Okay. I don't quite understand what you've just done there, but
I am a dancing master.
Reporting position.
Plays Huffer, runs it into my 2-1. Suspicious. Suspiciously bad. Hey, and look, it's something you want to silence.
Shields up. Red alert. Shields up. Give me your best.
The battle. You face death.
So, we're going to be the aggro player today. I think it's safe to ignore Unleash the Hounds as a card, simply because there's so many cards nowadays that you can open. You know, you can't play around everything, and this basic play destroys everything that isn't Unleash the Hounds, and still, you know, still does okay, as proven when they do have Unleash the Hounds. You know, they've still got to fight through a hell of a lot.
Your magic shall not save you.
Give me your best.
I got this.
It's getting hot in here.
Yay! Bit of RNG went my way. I hit a 50-50. It makes me so happy. That sucks for him.
Give me a quest.
Reporting for duty.
I got this.
Well, at least we get a win out of this, right? I can't possibly lose them here, right?
Truth is my shield.
Reporting for duty.
You gotta be kidding me!
The battle!
Die, mage.
I got this.
Quest accepted.
I'm gonna give it taunt as well. Buys you a turn if you can give it taunt. No, you don't. You can do the old shoot for two, concede routine. There we go. As predicted. Well, we got a win, and I'm not sure quite how many more we're gonna get if we end up going second every single time. But in these sort of matchups now, which are very sort of tempo and aggro in design, you really want to go first.
Versus Gul'dan!
Your soul shall be mine!
Oh look, I'm
I
going
will
second
fight with
for the
honor.
4th time in a row. Fantastic, Blizzard. You make the best games. Damn it! Yeah, of course. Of course you're gonna lead out with that. Yep. It doesn't surprise me in the least. Nice top deck, however. Like, that's a top deck I can get behind.
It's time for a little blood. Greetings from beyond the grave.
Do you need a blessing? Well met.
Considered, you know, silencing something like the priestess.
From the void I come.
I think that's definitely worth silencing, however.
Your magic shall not save you.
Let's see if we can get lucky with this flame juggler.
Give me a quest.
It's getting hot in here.
Yay! We get lucky. 1 in 3 chance and he binked it. That's what we like to see.
Quest accepted.
I could have kept the questing alive by dumping them both out, but you know, it would have been like a 6-1 or something. There's the RNG doing its work again.
Reporting for duty. The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Like Bane of Doom could have given him something ridiculously big there, and it just kind of saved me a little bit.
For the whole!
To battle!
So you know he's life tapping, so we gotta go to his face really and try and beat him up, and just get some big guys out really. Not really a great time for playing this Kraken, but because if we beat this up for 4, then he still gets to deal 5 damage with it the following turn, which we really don't want to happen. Now, however, is a fine time to play it.
To battle!
You know, he's just got rid of his Siphon Soul, which is like one of his important removal cards, and it's also a rare.
I don't like this place.
I am ready.
Reporting for duty. To battle!
Shields up.
And obviously I'm going to keep this in my hand to silence if he makes a taunt. He didn't even life tap, you know, to see if there was anything to save him. Like a second Siphon Soul, he was just like, nah. So we fought back to 2-2, and maybe, just maybe, in the slightest possibility, we'll get to go first in the game. I really like going first. Going first is so cool. You hear me, Blizzard? That's all I want. I'm not asking that much. One game. I want to go first. Can you do this for me? Oh, and I need to as well against another Pally.
I will
Especially
fight
since he's
with
probably
honor.
got a...
Justice
Yay, we get to go
demands
first!
retribution.
Especially since he's probably got a much better deck than me. No, we see that's some nice stuff going on there. It's inspirational, you could say. That's another nice draw. I like that one as well. Let's see how he feels over there.
You shall not pass.
Oh no. Not the shield bearer.
Shields up. Red alert.
I'm going to lead out with this guy just in case he's got the old little kid to give it +2 permanently.
I wonder.
was going to play the Silver Hand Regent. I still think I have to be honest. Like, I have to trade with this 4/3. Like, if I make the Harvest Golem, you know, he gets to trade with it. The same way with the Fencing Coach. So, just, like, it kind of forces him to attack it as well. Because he doesn't want me using my ability. And basically churning out a lot of 1/1s.
Reporting for duty.
There you go, as I thought.
Weapons ready.
We've got Harrison next turn. To draw 2 cards. So I'm just, like, putting down, you know, the sticky things here. Things that are gonna hang around and hopefully hit a few more.
That belongs in the museum.
Let's see if he's got a true silver, which I'm gonna get rid of as well, straight afterwards. He's not gonna be happy, is he? Like, your weapons must die.
Greetings from beyond. Reporting for duty.
He's gonna make even more weapons? Or if we finally run him out of weapons? I mean, I've done all that. I've got, like, all of that value. And yet we're still 5 cards each. It's crazy. Sure enough.
I can taste the mana.
Well, we could try and get lucky with the Flame Juggler, in that obviously if it shoots this, good things happen.
Let me think.
Well met.
It's getting hot in here. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. You face death.
Well, we still get to do that, which is why he definitely should have attacked that there. Because it's just going to get tougher when I use the hero ability. And I'm not going to play around the second consecration. You know, there are just so... I mean, I did not get the opportunity to take 1 consecration, 1 true silver, so I'm not going to play around multiples. And even if he does have a second, there's still 20 cards left in his deck. So, you know, he would have to have like 4 to have drawn his second one by this point of the game.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, he's definitely taking out my 3/3 if he can. That's not what he should be doing.
I must move quickly.
Be purged.
The battle! The battle! Is this the fishing tournament?
I am the dancing master.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
We have guys! And he has a 1-drop in his deck, unfortunately. Yeah, you know, he made a few bad decisions with going to my face, as is the obsession of a lot of arena players. Well, he either has Equality Consecrate, or he has to scoop up his cards. And just accept he can't win. Another true silver champion.
Reporting for duty.
You have to kill... Yeah, you finally realised. You're like, oh yeah, I should have been killing that a long time ago.
Give me your best.
Yeah, let's do it the fun way.
You gotta be kidding me!
The battle! Reporting for duty. The battle!
And just put the huge guy down. Completely unplayable Kraken there at 12 mana. Like, we don't need to play anything more here. It's like we've got enough guys out on the board in case he does have Consecration and Equality. You know, you don't overcommit to the board at this point. You have to enjoy some of this art here.
Let me think.
I've got to be, I've got to admit, that's one of the buffest blood elves I've ever seen. And given he's just a 2/2, it's like he's been working out, you know?
Quickly.
I don't quite understand that one. Hey look, I have like 9 damage, and you're on 9. Bit of a delay there in the animation. I was like, pretty sure I told you to attack. Like, the 5 times, like, I'm not gonna rush. I'm on a turtle. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna chill out. So yeah, we're just waiting for me to get a bad opening hand and then I've lost, basically. That's kind of what we're doing. Right, the first 2 losses, nothing I can do about either of them.
Uther versus
More
Uther.
pallies. Always nice to see more pallies.
With honor. Justice
And I'm going
demands
second again.
retribution.
Joy of joys. And we have to bin them all. But the Murloc Knight! It's no good. It's no good if we're dead. We need 1-drops and 2-drops. And finally we have a couple. I love the noise that comes when this guy comes on. It's such a fun card.
Hurry up! Portals online!
Da! Da! He's just so angry about life. It's going to be another muster for battle.
Hmm.
No, you're just going to
Reporting
make
for
a
duty.
1/1. Ooh. I was tempted to just go Silverhand Recruit and pass the turn so that I could, like, coin out Harrison if he makes a true silver. Well, I'm also
Let me think.
a little bit tempted to just go Micro Machine, make a 1/1.
Reporting for duty.
Engage! Kill,
Because this way, if he consecrates, then I can go Silverhand, Regent, Coin, usability.
Well met.
The battle! Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Look at that, it's like, you know the ones who've been getting the proper tutelage, don't you? It's like, we are golden! And they're just regular Silverhand recruits. It's like, they haven't gone to college. They haven't gone to Pally College, like these guys.
You're in trouble now!
Maybe, we'll see. Ah, the Murloc Knight has made an appearance.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Purged.
The battle! The battle! The battle!
Engage!
So I'm going to assume he'll take out the 3/3. We'll get to have some Murloc action.
Reporting for duty.
Well, that was nice of him. That was definitely very nice of him. Now we could, because he's done that, we could throw the Murloc Knight out, make a 1/1. So that'll leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 4 spaces
Let
for that,
me
right? So we
think.
could.
Engage!
Oh, these guys with this guy.
The battle! The battle! The battle!
Purged.
Reporting for duty. The battle! Reporting for duty.
And let's hope he doesn't have a consecration. I mean, he didn't have one last turn, which, I figured he would have done.
Reporting for duty.
You see, I get the 2/1, he gets the 5/4. What are you doing? You die if you go for my face. You're just basically saying you suck.
Let me think.
You cannot afford to go to the face. It's not a battle you're going to win going to the face.
I must move quickly.
This guy is terrible. What are you doing? Never played this game before?
am ready!
Let me think.
Well, we definitely got to take out the Murloc Knight, haven't we?
Justice.
We definitely got to take this guy out.
To battle!
Well, we could let him have
Must
that,
move
to be
quickly.
honest.
To battle! To battle!
Be purged.
Like, that seems fine. He's like, he's not that impressive when none of the other Murlocs are about. Okay. Now, we got a choice here. Like, we can reinforce and hope we get the Murloc with charge, or we can just go ahead.
Be purged.
And do that. And take it out with the Kraken next turn. But yeah, he has a pretty big obsession
is paramount.
with going to the face.
Vengeance. Vengeance.
How's it looking over there, champ?
Shields up. Red alert.
Reporting for duty.
Ooh. Oh, lucky! Of course he goes to the face. Like, really not big surprise there.
For Blackwing! Greetings from beyond.
So I did that so that he couldn't win with a Blessing of Kings or True Silver Champion. Because I'd still be on 1 life.
The victory is yours.
But yeah, I think he could have won that game if he just not focused on my face and actually done some good trades. He was just, he was doing the whole, but I can win if he can't do anything. It's like, well, I have all these cards in my hand that, let me do things. And I have like a couple of silences in there, none of which showed up, which both would have been really nice. So there were definitely many ways. Like I had like Sludge Belchers, 2 silences.
I will fight with honor.
Ooh, a Mustafa battle. I'd forgotten what that card had looked like. And unfortunately, I'm going to run into a swipe here, because I'm going to be like, coin this out turn 2. Or coin Mustafa Battle out, play this the following turn, then swipe and like lose all my 1/1s along with it. And then I get very sad.
Summoning portal open.
Yeah. Make this guy. I mean, he's gonna have the 4 mana. If I make this guy, or could make this guy, and then that kind of forces him to shapeshift to take it out if he doesn't want me throwing out lots of guys after that.
Greetings from beyond the grave.
But, you know, he potentially makes a 4-drop here, which is awkward.
The beast.
Especially when it's that 4-drop. Well, luckily we got the Spellbreaker for this.
Your magic shall not save me.
Because I'm just not letting him have his hero ability doing 3 damage, I'm sorry.
Die, mage.
Well met.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Oh, here's where we lose to the swipe. But we can't play around everything in the game. I mean, it's very hard for us to win this game already at this point because we lost the coin toss.
What?
You know, he gets to make all the value plays here. And of course he gets to do the perfect bomber as well, which doesn't take out his 2-1. Like, he should have attacked the 2-1 into my guy before playing the bomber. You know, but idiocy was yet again rewarded in this respect. Well, we need this to hit.
Getting hot in here. Reporting for duty. For justice.
So yeah, we pretty much lost this game despite our opponent's 2-1.
My eyes are open.
Yep, definitely lost this game now. No way back.
Fine, I'll heal.
We can let him have this one. Yeah. I have no way of killing those guys, and he's just going to be making more guys on the following turn. So, you know, actually happy, given my lack of actual removal. Not even a... not even a, like a hammer to throw at somebody's head, really. No removal at all. Oh, just what I wanted. A booster from a set that has no cards I need. Thank you for your 40 dust. So yeah, anyway guys, so, you know, it's mainly going to be me ranting a lot about the RNG, really. But you kind of get the idea that I think I did remarkably well to go 4-3, given I went first in, like, a game. You know, going second, like, the 3 games I lost, I went second in them all, and I had no chance. There was a 0 chance of me getting into those games because of just the pure fact that I went second. So, you know, sucks to be me, doesn't it? But there you go. Anyway, we'll try and do better in future, but, you know, given that particular card pool, I think 4-3 was kind of all we could have hoped out of that. So, till next time, ta-da.